Hey, what's up? This is Brian Pfeiffer, the owner of VegasVIPServices.com, and I'm standing here today in front of the Cromwell, which is the hotel that houses the world-famous Drais nightclub and beach club. All right, just so you guys know, there's three Drais. Okay, there's the Drais nightclub, which is located, I think, on the 11th floor. Then the beach club, it opens up to the outside part, overlooks the strip. That's the Drais Beach Club. That's the two upstairs on the 11th floor. I believe it's the 11th floor. And then there's the Drais After Hours, which is the original Drais in Vegas, downstairs in the basement of this hotel here at the Cromwell, which I'm standing in front of. I am facing the sun here to catch a little bit better lighting. So anyway, let's talk about Drais Beach Club today, and a little bit about where, if it's your pool for you, and if you like this kind of music, this might be the spot. Okay, they've pretty much turned Drais nightclub, Drais After Hours, and Drais Beach Club into hip hop. Okay, at one time they were doing like EDM at the Drais Beach Club and hip hop on the nightclub, and kind of doing a little bit of both, tech house and hip hop at the After Hours. But now everything's gone straight hip hop. Okay, it's all hip hop. They're booking pretty much hip hop artists here on Saturdays at the beach club. The nightclub is all hip hop. So if that's your kind of music that you like and enjoy, that's probably going to be the place to go for you. It's definitely the undisputed number one hip hop nighttime party. Daytime you compete against mostly just Daylight is the only other place really doing hip hop during the day at the pool parties. So Drais Beach and Daylight are the two options if you like hip hop during the day. But I would definitely say Drais Beach is probably a little bit better party. It's just a little bit better brand, and they bring in artists and stuff typically on Saturdays, some Sundays, and even some Fridays. They'll have some decent names and stuff and whatnot. So let's talk a little bit about the ins and outs of Drais Beach Club. You got the dress code. It's very strict here. You always got to wear swim shorts, no pants, no athletic gear, no khaki shorts, no jean shorts. You have to wear a swimsuit, okay? So if you don't have a swimsuit, they're going to make you leave, and they're going to make you go put one on, okay? If you wear a jersey, like a Bulls jersey or a Clippers jersey or a LA Lakers jersey, they're going to make you take that off, and then you got to go get another shirt, okay? They won't let you walk through the line without a shirt. You got to have some kind of shirt on. So no jerseys. Keep the hats at night, especially away from here. During the day, I think they're kind of okay with the hats because obviously the sun, and they don't want people to get like sunburned and whatnot. So you can probably be okay with certain hats and stuff during the day. You can bring sunscreen. If you bring any kind of like backpacks or anything, they're going to search that pretty hard. So you got to make sure that you don't have anything that's going to get you in trouble, okay? Anything that looks like it could be some form of narcotic, a pill, a loose pill of some sort, even if it's an Adderall and you have a prescription, that's going to get you in trouble, okay? They're not going to allow vapes in here, okay? You can't bring your vapes in here because the casinos are federal property, okay? They're operating under federal licenses for their gambling, and if you guys know anything about laws, the weed is still illegal federally, okay? It may be legal in the state of Nevada, but it's not legal federally, so it's not going to be legal here. And just because you have a weed pen or a regular like vape, and you might just have just regular flavored stuff in there, they don't know. It could be weed, okay? So you're not going to let it bring in. So don't bring your vape pens. Just keep them at home, or either that or figure out a way to, so they can't find them, okay? But I would just recommend you leave them at home. All right, so that's dress code. That's the security. They are pretty stringent here on the security. Let's talk about the table options, okay? Drais Beach is fairly well priced, okay? Especially on Fridays and Sundays, you can get some pretty good deals here. At one time, we offered a lot of good bottle packages here, and they're probably going to come back at some point. Right now, we're still dealing with the cerveza sickness, and we're coming off of a 14-month basically restricted party scene here, and they're trying to make as much money as they can, so they're not really doing bottle deals. But check the link below this video, or if you're on the page, see if there's any bottle packages there. They will bring them back at some point. I'm certain of it. I just don't know when. But right now, you're probably looking at entry level is around $600 generally to get in here on a Friday or Sunday, maybe closer to $1,000 on a Saturday. Just to give you an idea of the tables, I'll flash them up here as I talk about them. Let's go with the lowest first, and we'll work our way up to what the most expensive is. The lowest entry level is going to be the poolside banquette. Those are poolside tables. The big issue is that they're kind of small, but you are sharing the pool with the rest of the people. So even though it is your own table and technically that's your area, the pool itself is community. Okay, some people like being on the pool and they like being around the people in the pool. So if that's what you like, that's going to be your spot. There's a couple of them that are right by the DJ booth that kind of face the DJ. Those are pretty prime. Generally, have to tip a little bit extra to get to one of those. All right, that's your poolside banquets. The next level up from that, I guess there is a little bit lower level upstairs. I don't book them too often, but they have these mezz daybeds. I think there's 5 of them, and the mezz daybeds are just small little lily pad type things. around the small pool up in the VIP, and sometimes you can get those for around $500 or even less on a Friday or Sunday. Generally, entry level is around $500-600 on a Saturday for the Mez Daybeds. So the poolside banquettes and the Mez Daybeds are Mez Lilies, if you will. Those are kind of the entry-level tables. The next level up is going to be your daybed. Okay, you have a lot of daybeds to the right of the DJ, and then if you look on the, I guess it would be the west side, there's a row of daybeds as well against the glass. And the daybeds are usually good for 6 to 8 people. Sometimes you can even push up to 10 on there. They can range starting around $600 on Fridays and Sundays. On the weekends, it could go up as high as $1,200 or $1,500 minimum. Okay, and the daybeds are very nice for groups of girls. Even if you got a group of guys, like say 5 or 6 guys, the daybeds are pretty legit. Okay. The next level up from that is you got your beach couches. Okay, the beach couches are to the right of the DJ and then also along the east side. And the beach couches are very nice if you have a group of say like 8 to 10 guys. You can even go up to 12. Prices can range in the $1,000 range up to around even $3,000 range depending on the artist and the date and if there's a big events going on in town or whatnot. But the beach couch is a very popular option. That's what I'm here today for. I'm walking in a beach couch, one of my customers, and I sell a lot of those. I sell a lot of daybeds and beach couches, and then as well as cabanas and bungalows. The other night here they have a Thursday night swim in the summer months. It's actually going to be ending soon here. I'm filming this in September, but the Thursday night swim is pretty popular, and it's an actual pool party at night. They don't do the nightclub anymore on Thursdays. They actually do the outside the beach club, and they have a night swim. And I booked this past Thursday. I had Bungalow 1, which is the owner's bungalow, and the group really had a great time. And they were excited about coming back and doing it again. So obviously it was pretty good. And so the next level up then from the beach couch is your cabanas. Okay, now you have cabanas on the south side, which have their own bathrooms. I think there's 5 of them, and they all have their own bathrooms, so that's kind of a nice advantage of the south side. And then the north side cabanas, they don't have their own bathrooms, but they do have a kind of a shared bathroom in the back, so it's a little more convenient to go to the bathroom up there. And then they got 2 grand cabanas in the middle on the north side, which are a little bit bigger than the other regular cabanas. Okay, and the nice thing about the north cabanas is they all get a wristband. When you get a wristband, you get access to the upstairs VIP pool, and you don't get access to that unless you have a upper cabana or one of those Mez Daybeds. Okay, so there's a nice little pool up there. And then there's also a row of tables that they use them for the patio dance floors inside the club, but during the day they face them outside, and those are just like I want to say they call them like just patio couches for the day party, and I think there's 5 of them, and those are actually pretty good. They're in the shade, which can be beneficial when it's 115 degrees out here, so those are pretty cool too. Reasonably priced for what you get, nice big space, and then they face the pool, but they're in the shade, which is kind of nice. So they're kind of like half inside facing the pool during the day, and then half inside facing the nightclub in the night. They just flip around. And then obviously the best tables in the venue here are the bungalows. Okay, they got the Bungalow 1, which is the owner's bungalow. That's the one that's got its own private pool. And then the rest of the bungalows all have a shared pool. I think there's, I want to say maybe 10 bungalows, maybe 11 down the whole side. And the ones in the middle share pools. And then they're nice. They got their own kind of shared pool, and then they're roomy. They don't have their own bathrooms, which kind of sucks, but again, you kind of get the trade-off with the pool. But they're very popular. One of the better deals in the city, especially on Fridays and Sundays. You can get them fairly reasonably priced to get your own pool in Las Vegas at a pool party. It's pretty good, and I sell a lot of those, and very popular if you want to have your own pool and you don't want to pay the prices at, say, Encore Beach, a Marquee, or a Wet Republic. You get a pretty nice deal here on a Friday or Sunday, especially. Or if you like the artist here on a Saturday, those are they're kind of pricey on Saturday, but you get a pretty nice party out of it. You're dead on, center to the DJ, and you got a nice view, and you got a pool and a nice, bungalow, if you will. So that's the tables at Drais. If you got any questions, I usually have the pricing updated for each day and the weekend you're coming. You can click on the link below or below this video. There'll be a link if you're on the page, and you're going to see the event system here, and you'll be able to go and see the pricing. It's kind of hard to say exactly what the pricing is going to be for next year, as they book artists and whatnot, and bigger headliners come on Saturdays. They're going to obviously raise the prices. I've seen like Trey Songz, Gucci Mane, maybe even Rick Ross here on a Saturday. So sometimes they bring in some pretty big artists, and it's definitely a good party. So if you have any questions about Drais Beach, definitely book a lot of tables here. Know this place really well. I've been crushing this place since it opened, and I'm probably going to continue to crush it because it is definitely a popular hip-hop venue, the best in the city right now. And if you guys got any questions, I'm Pfeiffer, and I'll be happy to answer them. Just hit me up on a call below. put my cell phone as well here, 773-459-8133. And I look forward to working with you in Las Vegas. Talk to you soon. Bye.